Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video by UmbrasDarkness. In today's video, you guys, we're going to be going over genetics, just a very basic guide on genetics, how-tos, what I would do personally, things like that. But first and foremost, for those that are curious, we did get registered, so I will be able to make content. We're definitely, you can see 95 out of 100 people have already logged on. So we're definitely going to be inside of there, and I will be making content on the Lost Island. If you guys missed it, we did a live stream a few days ago, Stan and I. Huge live stream, about an hour and a half. We went through every detail we possibly know so far. So hopefully you guys go back, leave a like, and share that video for those wondering about this new event. Alright, so for today's video, first off, the very basics. And when you go in here, you can activate and deactivate cells. So when you're first going in, you're going to have any page will look almost exactly like this, where there's nothing active. And you can just click on something and you can activate it. This is important for mines, right? In my Discord, we share mine activations when we get close to needing to be taken over. In order to make it so anyone can beat us, it's easy to just go ahead and deactivate some cells, some genetics, in order to drastically decrease our overall power, in order to increase the probability of someone being able to beat us. And this is beneficial to both the person being hit and the person hitting, as the crystals that show up are just made up, and both players can get them. So that's how you activate and cancel activation, is right here. So if you're using that feature in my Discord, that's what you should do. The replace button would be if there was a different cell that might be better, you can click replace. Otherwise, a common question that gets asked in my Discord is, should I start up a cell and then feed my cell? Should I only use regular material? And the answer is you should only use regular material. It used to be that starring up a genetic and then feeding it to a higher level genetic would give more experience overall, or a cost that was significantly worth it, but it's no longer the case. So I would never use enhancement materials. I would never use these enhancement materials on any other item other than starring up until everything is max. Which, if you're ever curious what max is, you can scroll down and right here you can see level 25 2-star or 7-star cell, right? I call it orange 2-star, but 7-star cell, level 25. Starring up and things like that may be worth it in feeding, but mathematically a 3-star cell is much better than a 4-star cell, just due to the cost of the minor nuclei even. So if you're at that point, I wouldn't even go past 3-star when feeding. Other than that, you guys, the materials that you get from here, you should always be able to, and every day, going in and obtain more materials. You can either go to packs and buy, or you can obtain from an exchange, and you should be going in and every day you should be buying the maximum amount of materials that you can, right? So I'm going in and I'm buying all of this stuff. I'm going in and I'm buying this stuff. I'm going here, I'm buying this stuff, right? And you have to weigh, right? Maybe this isn't the right thing. Maybe major isn't the right thing because you're so low. Maybe you don't need to buy so much minor, but you should try and be buying everything that you can in order to enhance your account as much as possible. If you're in level 7 mines, it should be fairly easy for you to be able to purchase literally everything as you see me doing in the game every day. So, right, I buy all of that for genetic materials every day. And then fungus, I don't plan on going very high, so the number one thing to me is this. And I don't buy any experience from any store, only star up material. Once I have everything starred up, I will go back and I'll start buying experience. But for now, at least in my opinion, it is more beneficial to star these things up and continue to go. On that note, you should be doing 10 lizards a day, preferably level 30 lizards. 10 lizards every single solitary day for the cell material. That way you can try and get to 7-star as fast as possible. The way that I would do it is I would increase either attack or HP, depending on how you want to play. Personally, my number one goal in the game is not PvP, so HP doesn't do me very much good. My number one goal is Groundhog. So attack is the number one stat I increase, which you can see here. I'm a carrier main, so I go for carrier ant attack first. And then after I'm done with attack, right, so these two are my carrier ant attack. Then I go in and I do carrier ant HP. And then I'll do this carrier ant. I'll do this carrier ant HP. Next, that'll be my next one to level 13. But as you can see, I don't keep a major drastic difference in between them. I don't do that for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, balance is very important in this game. If you lack a lot, you won't be able to keep your mines. You won't be able to keep top 100 inside of duels in order to unlock all the features. And you want to be able to progress adequately through the underground cave, right? So you want to try and keep those pages relatively even. And you'll see that common theme in all of my stuff. Here it's a little bit more drastic, and that's just because I was really trying to pump out my carrier ant attack. My cells are a lot more even. So even some level disparity like that is okay, but as you can see, my stars ups are all even. Because I would do one, then the next, not just focusing on one. It's not beneficial to have a 10-star germ and the rest be 6-star, right? Because all mine are 6-star. I'd rather have an even across the board thing. And then fungus, I think that it's beneficial to get every fungus to level 9. That being said, I think it's even more beneficial to unlock the next tree prior to getting them to level 9. So I will be raising this to 12, and then I'll be raising this one to level 9, coming back here, raising this one to level 9. And then the number one thing that you should enhance here is special ants. While it does not impact the underground cave challenge very significant because you're not using special ants, so not at all, honestly. It is the stat that you can impact the most significantly. If we look at this, we're enhancing and we're going from 5% attack to 6% attack. 1% attack from level 6 to level 7 is very insignificant considering my overall attack is 600, 650, something like that. However, my special amp bonus is 63, 64% total. So 1%, right, from level 0 to level 4, 1% is a larger portion of that. So I would always increase these first. But if you want to push caves, you have to level up these other things. And you can kind of see that. Again, I'm pushing attack more than anything else because I really want to do well in Groundhog as a carrier user. That's what I need to do. Other than that, you guys, I'm not fully sure what all the questions could be potentially for this. So if you would like a part 2, please leave very detailed questions and I will try and do a part 2 for you guys. But it seems, to me at least, pretty straightforward. I guess the last thing I can touch on is the bioessence. There is no point in going to a level 2 bioessence, right? It adds, instead of 30 combat speed, 50. Instead of 3%, 5% for double the cost. So you should just be going to the next one and leveling this one up. Go to the next one, level this one up. For anyone that has done genes or germs, I would be very interested in knowing if this is shared across all 4 or if it's 4 pages. But you should level up each one individually first. Increasing a page, right, whatever it is with bioessence will increase your cave levels approximately 8 levels. But again, you should share across. You should not form a level 2 of anything in particular. Alright, you guys, that seems like the basics. So hopefully this video helps those that are curious. I was told a lot of people just look at this page and get confused. So those are the very basic principles of how to use this page. If you have more questions, again, detailed comments. If this was your type of video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps out drastically. We just reached 3,800 subscribers. That's huge, you guys. 3,800 of you guys. And we're a little over half of that in the Discord. We're over 2,000 people inside of the Discord. Those numbers boggle my mind. That there are so many people in the community that want to support me. So thank you so much for that. Huge shout out to the Patreon, choosing to spend some money to show just how much they support me. It means the world to me. Yeah. Last note, you guys, we're doing a data collection on genetics, everything that you can possibly think of. We have almost all of the startup costs, but now we're going through and we're trying to determine all of the breakpoints, golden ratios, things like that. So we're trying to help Porcent, but Porcent is definitely leading that charge. They are insane, incredible at gathering data. So thank you so much to Porcent. Yeah. And thank you so much to Server 7 for accepting me into your family so rapidly and allowing me to tag along on the event. Until next time, you guys, you can catch me in the YouTube comments. I'm going to try and see about YouTube questions. Really hope that they're there this time. Or you can catch me on Discord. I'm the #1 talker in that Discord. Or, worst case scenario, you can catch me on server 260 or server 7. Until next time, you guys, stay humble, stay happy, stay hungry. Bye, y'all.